So I had a book coming out called Body Waving Through the BS. It's my memoir, and it was coming out on Simon and Schuster. And I decided, after a series of negligent behaviors by my editor, that I would send them back their advance and get the rights of my book back. So that's that. However, one of the many reasons why I did this was realizing her Zionist grounding. And she made notes in my book that were a bit alarming. And one of the main notes that really said to me was when I said in the book that I had had a conversation with expert on Palestine and Israel, Dr. Mark Lamont Hill, that cleared up for me in 7 minutes what I had been being told was a complicated issue that I could not grasp. And her response to that statement was, "It seems like you felt you only needed the Cliff Notes. Did you confer with any Israeli scholars?" And to that, I respond with this. Israeli is a fictitious term. It doesn't exist. Ukrainians, Poles, and other Europeans went to Palestine, massacred 15,000 people, burned 530 villages, expelled 750,000 Palestinians, and then called the stolen land Israel and changed their own actual nationality to the new made-up one. I am so glad that I have downsized my life enough to be able to pay them their money back and not fall completely to the wayside. I'm so glad that I am not going to have a Zionist's name attached to my work, even though it is attached to my first book, Small Doses, because I didn't know any better then. And I am so glad that people like Tim Woods are telling the truth loud and proud. There is no longer mystery to the violent rhetoric that Zionism portends. So we can't just casually do business with Zionists. We cannot continue to be friends with Zionists. We cannot sleep with, date, marry, or be partnered with Zionists without, in fact, enabling Zionism. It is not something that we can continue to keep in our society, so we must actively refuse it from our circles. I talk about the entire process, by the way, of why I chose to buy the book back on my Patreon if you want to go listen.